Welcome, and thank you for listening to this Paragon Edge audio blog. In this episode, we're talking about why most digital transformation projects fail and how strong testing practices can help prevent that. The payment industry is under constant pressure to innovate and evolve. Soaring transaction volumes, increasingly fickle consumers, rapidly changing technology, rampant fraud, and stringent compliance requirements have banks, fintechs, merchants, and payment processors racing to stay competitive, compliant, and cybersecure. For many payment industry participants, this requires transforming themselves into a digital first, mobile forward, and cloud enabled organization. Something that is proving to be more complex, costly, and time consuming than numerous C level execs have anticipated, causing a significant number of digital transformation initiatives to fall short. McKinsey Global Research indicates that up to 70% of digital transformation projects do not produce the desired outcome, often resulting in highly visible, expensive, and brand damaging failures. This blog explores why digital transformations in the payment industry often falter and how a more strategic and holistic approach, informed by fresh industry insights and centered on robust testing capabilities, can help payment companies avoid common transformation project pitfalls and achieve lasting success. The consequences of failed payment industry transformations are immediate and far-reaching. Unlike other industries where issues are less visible and may be fixed slightly, payment system failures, such as transaction outages, integration breakdowns, or compliance violations, quickly and publicly disrupt merchants, frustrate consumers, and attract regulatory scrutiny. According to a recent Financial Brand podcast, technology alone isn't enough to drive growth in banking and payments. Missteps in execution can erode customer trust and brand reputation in an industry where reliability is paramount. The cost of failure extends beyond immediate disruptions. A single outage during peak transaction periods often leads to lost revenue, increased customer churn, and long-term brand damage. In an era where consumers expect and demand speed, security, and seamless payment experiences, even minor issues can have outsized impacts. Recent industry analysis highlights a range of strategic and operational challenges that derail digital transformation efforts in the payments sector. Underestimating complexity. In their recent essay, Tech in Banking 2025, Transformation Starts with Smarter Tech Investment, the Boston Consulting Group, BCG, highlights the fact that payment firms often fail to account for the interconnected nature of modern ecosystems, including third-party integrations, regulatory requirements, and diverse user behaviors. Setting overly aggressive timelines. As pywants.com notes in Bringing the Momentum Back to Enterprise Digital Transformation, boardroom pressure to deliver transformational results quickly leads organizations to prioritize speed over thorough execution, resulting in rushed rollouts and overlooked risks. Misaligned priorities and legacy systems. As published in the CIO.com essay Digital Transformation 2025, What's In, What's Out? Transformations often fail due to misaligned objectives between business and IT teams, coupled with the constraints of legacy infrastructure. Aging systems struggle to support modern API-driven architectures or real-time transaction flows, creating friction and inefficiencies. Cultural resistance, also highlighted by CIO.com in their article, 8 Reasons Why Digital Transformations Still Fail. Resistance to change within organizations, whether from employees or leadership, can stall progress, especially when new workflows or technologies challenge established norms. While these challenges are significant, one critical and addressable factor consistently undermines success: inadequate testing. Without rigorous and comprehensive testing, even the most well-planned transformations can collapse under the weight of real-world demands. Testing is often treated as a final step in the transformation process, but in the payment industry, this approach is a recipe for disaster. Modern payment systems are complex, involving real-time transaction flows, multi-device access, and stringent compliance standards like PCI DSS. Inadequate testing can lead to delayed launches, broken integrations, and costly regulatory violations. A report by the Consortium for Information and Software Quality, CISQ, estimated that poor software quality cost U.S. organizations $2.41 trillion in 2022, a number sure to be much higher today. CISQ cited failures in operational systems and unsuccessful IT projects as key contributing factors to the size and scale of this issue. In the payments domain, where reliability and security are of paramount importance, weak testing practices amplify the risk of poor quality, leading to revenue loss, customer dissatisfaction, and regulatory penalties. To navigate the complexities of digital transformation in payments, organizations must adopt a testing strategy that aligns with industry best practices and addresses the unique demands of the sector. Drawing from recent insights, here's how successful payment companies are rethinking testing as an integral part of digital transformation initiatives. Start testing early. High-performing organizations integrate testing into every phase of development, from design to deployment. This shift-left approach ensures that issues are identified and resolved before they escalate, reducing costs and delays. Continuous testing within agile workflows helps maintain quality as systems evolve. Simulate real-world use cases. Payment systems operate in complex, interconnected environments involving networks, gateways, processors, and diverse user scenarios. The previously referenced BCG essay on making smarter investments in technology highlights the importance of testing in environments that mirror real-world conditions, including network latency, transaction volumes, and edge cases. Realistic, robust, and repeatable simulations help ensure that mission-critical payment systems perform reliably under pressure. Go beyond functional testing. Functionality alone isn't enough. Successful transformations validate performance under load, user experience across channels, and compliance with regulatory standards. Effective testing must prioritize business-critical outcomes, such as transaction integrity, security, and system availability, to deliver value at scale. Leverage automation for speed and scale. Manual testing struggles to keep pace with agile development cycles. Automated testing tools, integrated into CI/CD pipelines, enable rapid validation of workflows, reduce human error, and improve test coverage. This approach is critical for meeting the demands of modern payment ecosystems. Integrate compliance from the start. The Financial Brand podcast on transformation highlights the need for regulatory compliance, such as PCI DSS or GDPR, to be inbuilt as core components of a comprehensive testing strategy, not an afterthought. By building compliance checks into test cases early, organizations reduce the risk of costly rework or audit failures later. To succeed in digital transformation, payment organizations must move beyond reactive, checkbox-style testing and adopt a proactive, strategic approach. Here's a practical framework to guide your efforts. Align testing with business goals. Focus on realistic scenarios that matter most to your business, such as transaction reliability, user experience, security, fraud prevention, and scalability under peak loads. Invest in realistic simulations. Create test environments that replicate the full payment ecosystem, including third-party integrations and real-world variability. Automate and iterate. Use automation to accelerate testing, improve quality, and ensure continuous validation throughout the project lifecycle. Partner with payment experts. Work with testing specialists who understand the nuances of the payment industry to ensure your systems are secure, scalable, and production-ready. Foster a culture of quality. Encourage collaboration between business, IT, and QA stakeholders and teams to prioritize quality and accountability, addressing any cultural barriers so that they do not derail the transformation effort. Digital transformation in the payment industry is not just about adopting new technologies. It's about executing with precision in a demanding and high-pressure environment. Failed transformation initiatives are often rooted in misaligned priorities, overly aggressive timelines, and inadequate testing. By embracing a strategic and comprehensive approach to testing, payment industry participants can mitigate risks, deliver reliable systems, and build trust with customers, partners, and regulators. As the payments landscape continues to evolve, testing is not just a safeguard, it's a competitive advantage. By investing in robust, real-world testing practices, your organization can turn ambitious visions into lasting success. At Paragon, we show you how purpose-built testing solutions like WebFastTest and Virtual ATM can help ensure that your mission-critical payment systems are built for scalability, security, and success. Contact us to book a testing strategy consultation today and start building a transformation that lasts. Thank you for listening.